Hello everybody, and welcome along to what is page 5 of our Waterfall journal. We're making fabric collages using the Cathe Holden Flea Market Mix and Flea Market Fresh fabrics, and they are by Moda, and I'd like to say they're readily available, but I tell you, they're getting more and more scarce every day. So if you want to do this and you can find those fabrics, buy them. Don't hesitate. I'm not on commission here. I'm just saying. So this is the page that we're doing, and it's the green page. So I've cut out my background piece to go there, leaving, as I say, a good 1/4 of an inch down the spine side and allowing 1/8 of an inch down there. And just in case you haven't been following, this piece is 8 inches tall and the book itself is 8 1/4, so I've got 1/8 of an inch top and bottom as well. So let's get cracking with this then. What do we need? Well, for this one I introduced some fabric that isn't from this collection. I can't even remember whose fabric this is. I've had it donkey's years, and I had it in loads of colours because it's such a good blender. For when I used to make quilts, it was perfect. So we need a piece of that there. I'm not sure at this stage just how far I want that to come across, so I'm not going to cut it yet. And on the other side, we've got this ticket. So it kind of goes there. I'm floating it at the moment because there are other things involved. I've got this that's that needs trimming off and tidying up. It's hooks and eyes. It's fabulous. I love all these little bits of ephemera that you get, and I can't believe that she's actually bringing out the paper versions of all of these. I think she's got 3 paper pads coming out, one of which is entirely floral. Yeah, which one will I be buying? Well, probably all 3. And also ephemera packs, kind of like somebody else that we know. So I'm not changing my allegiance from Timmy. I have loved Timmy for years, more so latterly when I've got very familiar with his stuff. But that's just not trimmed quite close enough. But I am also very keen on this Cathe Holden stuff. I love it. Yeah, that's fine there. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. This goes, it has got a right and a wrong way because there's text on it. So that goes down there and this goes over the top. Right. But in here I've got a flower and it's this one. And that might need a bit chopping off the top. It's hard to see which goes on top of which. That is definitely underneath. That's on top of that. And I think that goes on top of this ticket, but then this goes on top of the lot of it there, like that. Yeah, I think that's right there. Then moving down a little bit, we've got, what have we got? We've got this down here. And that seems to go over this ticket. And I want to leave it about there if I can. So when I've got the lace on, you can still see that flower. It says Adoration, but I think we're going to have to lose that. Or lose a bit of it anyway. And then I've got some Timmy fabric, but there's not a lot of it to be seen. And then down here I've got some of this fabric. So, oh my goodness me. So I need to cut this about there, I would say. So I'm going to cut down the whole strip of that. Just make it easier in the long run. Now I've forgotten where I said there, I think. I'm just going to come a little bit in from that. There we are. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So that's going under there, that's going there, that's going there, that's going there, that's going there. Even if you guys weren't watching, I'd still be doing this. That's going there and this is going here, because that's just what I do. Right, so that goes under there, I believe. Like that, and over that one there. Okay. Like that. To the edge there. Then we have a red rose. There's not going to be a lot of room left for that Timmy fabric, but never mind. Now, in the original one, it was just the actual flower, and I might have to revert to that again, actually. But I'd like to get more of that in if I could, because that flower is beautiful. And over the top in the middle, I'm going to put this onto Bonder web, and that's going to go there. So I'm going to miss a bit of that if I put that there. Let's bring that down there. That go there. Yeah, that would be fine. That would be absolutely fine. And then there's also a little ticket, this one, that goes, it goes on top of that. And this comes over the top of it. Right, okay, I think that's okay. I think I might have to move this over just a touch. Otherwise this isn't going to cover it. Yeah, that's okay. And then we just need a bit of Timmy fabric there. It is a bit flower heavy, this, if I'm honest with you. I might cut that out. Let's just swap those around, see what they look like. If I put that one there. And this one here. Yeah, I like that. Let's just cut a piece of this. Actually, I might cut a piece of that. It'll give me more balance. So I'm deviating slightly from the one I did earlier, but I think it's for the good of the piece. So this will go in there. Now it's going to go over that, but under the flower. And under that flower as well, I think. It's a complicated little devil, isn't it? Yeah. It's too flowery. It's got too many flowers on it. I never thought I'd hear myself say that. So let's put that back there. That's going there. And I think I will just cut the rose off. Seems a dreadful shame, but that's what's going to happen. Otherwise it's too flower heavy. So that's going to go up there like that. This is going to go on top of that like that. Yeah, that's better. That's not quite so flower heavy. And I'm wondering about just moving this that way a little bit. And maybe bringing this green. No, I think that's all right. I think that's okay. So that we can take off because it gets Bonder webbed. So we can stick this piece down first. Let's just move these to one side. So, oh goodness, now I don't know where I had to cut it. Come on, get a grip. Goes there. That goes over there. So yeah, I want to cut it about there. So, where's my cut? There's my cut. Right, let's just trim that up. Glue that piece down. We're getting to more real estate on the page now. I've lost my glue. Oh no, I haven't. It's where it should be. That's a shocker. Yeah, we're getting to have more real estate on the page, so the pieces are a little bit bigger. So let's go in there. Let's make sure we've got that right in the corner. Flush down the sides. There we go. Right. One piece down. One of many with this one. Then this goes down. Oi! Bobby, what you barking at? Move that up a little bit. So that's going to go there. Bobby! Just going to put a red line there so I know where to put this to. Bobby, what's the matter? He can't let it go. He wants to, but he's like stuck in this barking loop. Right, so that's going to go there, all the way down the edge, like that. Yep, exactly like that. And then we've got this bit by the looks of, well, yeah, no, we need a flower, but this bit here goes on first. So let's get that sorted out. And it does say, it says handmade on it, yeah. And I'd like it to be reading down the page, obviously. So let's put that there, like that. I think that's right. So I need to cut that about there. 10 to 1 on, I'll have lost that mark. I think it's there. If not, well, I'll just cry because I've wasted some fabric. There we go. So that piece goes there, over the top of this piece. Right. And as soon as you start getting pieces over the top of other pieces, you know that there's probably some stitching coming. So, yeah, that's the right way. Let's just check that square down there. Yeah, beautifully square. Right, so that's that. So, that's not that. We need this piece in. Whichever piece it was it this piece? Does that go in there? Oh, it's a tricky little sucker. I think that goes under there. And I think it might also go under here. No, I don't think it does. I think that flower comes next. There. Just trying to think it through. It's not easy being me, I keep telling you. There. Let's just put these on, make sure that that bit in the middle is going to cover everything. Let's do about there. Where's this? Oh, I'm asking a lot of that, I think. Oh my goodness me, this is a puzzler. It's an absolute puzzler. Pretty sure that's underneath everything. I'm pretty sure. Which means then that this is over the top. Let's do that. Let's do that. Really, we've got this section in the middle that it doesn't matter too much what's occurring. So I quite like the idea of that being over the top of there, though. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's stop messing around. Get these bits on. Ooh, and get something sewn. So I'm going to tuck this under here. There's plenty of room. Straight along the bottom and over there like that. Right, and I can probably trim a bit off this side should I need to. No, it's stuck down, that's all right then. And then we've got this. This is the lace, so once the lace is down there, yeah, you'll still see that, so that's okay. So let's stick that down there. Hang on, do we need to sew anything first? I need to sew around there. I need to sew across there. And is this the same height? Yeah, so probably get that all in one go. Right. So I want that to be the same height if I can. I want quite a lot of that flower showing if I can get it. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. Let's just trim off that excess there so we know where we're stitching. Right. Okay, so that's, yeah, that's good. That's fine so far. So what do I need to stitch at this stage? This is what needs to be stitched, and this. So stitch around there, stitch around there. Yeah, okay, right. See you in a sec. Right, okay, so I've sewn round there and I've sewn round there. Looking at that, I haven't actually caught the top of that, so I'm going to unpick that and do that again because that's not good enough. Right, where's my quick unpick? It was here because I needed to unpick something not that long ago. Whoops. Oh, come on. I don't know where it is. I'll have a look for it. Right, so finally I got that unpicked, and then I realised, of course, I needed to stitch down here as well. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. I'm going bonkers. So that's all of that sort of done, really, pretty much. So now we need to come up to this flower that goes there. And that's pretty much it there, I think. Up a little bit if we can, because this is going there, and I want to show as much of that flower off as I possibly can. So about there, I'd say. And then of course I've got this piece that comes over the top like that. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's do that. So it goes, let's just draw a line where I want that to go there. And we'll stick that down and then we'll stitch around it. So we're coming along. That there, where the line is, like that. Try and get it somewhat straight. Yes, that's fine. and I'm just going to trim off this excess, because it just makes stitching easier. You can't see where you've got to stitch to if you've got excess fabric like that, so just trim that off. There we go. So that needs to be stitched all the way around, I believe. Yeah, okay. Let's stitch that one all the way around then. Right, so I've got this piece that I've now put onto Bonder web. Honestly, my fingers are so glued. Which is going to go about there, I think. Yeah, give or take, it's going about there. And I've got this piece, which I'd quite like to put in there. And I've got this rose as well. I'd quite like that over the top of that, actually. Yeah, that's going to work there. That's going to work there. Hooray! That's fine. I like that. That's good. That's a nice page. Right, so, and this also needs to go there. So, let's stick that down. That needs sewing round. Make sure you've got it the right way up. Yikey crikey. There we go. That's that. So that's going there. That doesn't interfere with anything else that we're doing. So the rose is the first one to go on. And it's going to go just over this line here, just adding interest as we go. That's pretty straight there. That's fine. And then I need to what? That's going on the top. So yeah, that's the last piece of that lot. So I need to sew around there and sew around here. Let me just check that square, because I'm not altogether convinced it is. It's 1 3/4 there. Oh, it is all but a nothing. There we are. That's it. It's definitely square now, according to the ruler. So I'm going to sew around there, and I'm going to sew around there, and then I'll see you back here. Right, okay. So I'm very happy with that. I like the way it's turned out. There are 3 lots of flowers, but they're different and they really look pretty. I love this green that we've added that is not from this collection, but it goes so well. It's lovely. Right, so where do I want this? About there, I'd say. I'd say right there, and it covers all these little cornery pieces. So I'm going to iron that on, and then I'm going to sew around the whole lot. Then we'll put lace and buttons and stuff on, but you can join me for that. So I'll see you in a sec. Right, so I've sewn around all of it, so it's now time to put the decorative lace on, and I'm going to put it on down there and down here. I could put it along there actually, that would be quite nice. Oh, decisions. Where it was originally was there, and I mean there's nothing wrong with putting it there, to be honest. I can do that. So let's cut that bit off and stick that on. After this, we've just got 1 page left. 1 page. It's the Big Dicky Bird page. Can you believe it? Then we've just got to do the pockets and stuff. But that's okay, we can do that. So just stick that on along there. that's fine. Fine, fine, fine. Let's just snip the surplus off. Okay, and this is where the other bit goes, down here. So, no, you don't need glue there. Let's just snip that off. And glue it up. It's a pretty page, this, isn't it? I like it. Actually, I think green must be one of my favourite colours. It's odd because I would have said, well, I don't know what I would have said if you'd asked me what my favourite colour was. I don't know what I would have said. But I certainly do like green, and I love it combined with pink. It's just superb. And cream. Pink, cream and green. That's a fabulous colour combination. There we go, I think that's fine. Snip the excess. Oh, look at the glue on my hands. It's ridiculous. That cosmic shimmer though, it does come off your hands really, really easily, which is brilliant. So let's snip that excess off. Not with those, with those. There we go. Right, so all it needs now are the buttons and the hand stitching that I put on, and of course the lace down the side. So I shall progress with the buttons and the hand stitching, and then I'll come back to you and we'll finish it off and get it stuck in the book. Yay! See you soon. Okay, so that's that all done up nicely. It's got its lace down the side. I just thought you might like to see it going in the book, and that is indeed the next step. So this is our 5th page. Goodness me. We're getting through it, guys. I'm going to have to draw the camera out soon because it's too big to fit on. So I always say this to you, but just in case anybody's watching anew, always try and get your glue onto your stitches, particularly around the edge. They are the bits that are resistant to sticking for some reason, and it's a good idea to get your glue in there. I'm using Collall, which is readily available and relatively inexpensive here in the UK. I understand it's not so in the US, in which case use your Fabri-Tac, Fabrifix, Beacon 3-in-1, one of those acetone based ones I think would be for the best. There we go, let's get this on. So let's just put it with 1/8 of an inch border there. And before we stick it down, let's just check that that's right. That is right. Excellent. Getting good at this, aren't we? So just give that a second to tack up. Oh, I do like that page. I do like the green actually. It's really nice. There we are. Bring it into shot so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's just press that down. And that's another page completed. We've only got one left. I mean, we've still got all the pockets and things to put there, but that's okay, we can do that. There we have it. Lovely. So, oh, as usual, there's an odd little thread that needs trimming. There we go. Right, so I shall see you again very, very soon, where we will be doing the final page for this. I can't believe it, it's gone so quickly. So, yeah, lovely. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye.